You doing all right?
Get out
Yeah, you know, I ain't been there. Hey, beautiful.
How are you?
10 seconds.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
What's up, big dog? You doing all right? I would try to get over there.
I see you. I see you. Long I have my little seat and my little pocket space on the side. Hey, and let me tell you how you come out on Sunday. The worship praise be up there. He'll come out there.
I feel it. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, you ease out there, because that was the first time I seen you.
Yeah.
Man, tell your brother I said thank you.
Man, he doing a good job.
Oh, absolutely.
You're good,
I tell everybody, I got the best number 2 in the country, man. Like
He came out there with whatever y'all, I can tell that y'all on the same.
Yeah.
He came out there, man, and he pulled me in an hour one Sunday, man. He prayed for me, man.
At the
It was so
8:33.
heartfelt.
Everybody love you. It's a, you can just.
I really want to meet the praise team, because I just come in, I be trying to be cool, man. I really be wanting, but I start kind of moving around, speaking to everybody or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm enjoying church. All right, family, we got a special one for y'all today, man. Listen, man, he is not just a pastor. He is a powerhouse in gospel music. Wait a minute, multi-stellar award winner and the voice behind some of the biggest anthems in the game right now. He's bringing faith and fire and real talk everywhere he goes, man. Y'all make some noise for the one and only Pastor Mike Jr.
What's up, everybody? I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
And man, let me just say this right here, man. What you have built at Rock City,
Yes, sir.
is absolutely amazing. I was there this past Sunday. I've been coming to church, man. Ooh, that little 9 o'clock
That's
in
the
and
one.
out.
The 9 o'clock. He said in and out.
In and
9
out.
o'clock.
Yeah, because you know you got that other, so you got to. But that little 9 o'clock, boy, I tell you, man, is on point, man.
Yeah.
And I just. And then Gary, he mixed it up, man. You know, they be singing, you know, his songs or a different song. Boy, he'll hit the old school man once.
Yeah.
And something about, well, what's the man with the dreads? Both of them.
Bravis.
Oh, my God. Man, I almost ran up on stage and talking to him, man.
He
You
from the
better
backwoods of Florida. He got that Florida in him.
tell him to stop. Tell him don't do that. And it seemed like they know what I like.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of look over there and see me. Then it's just another day that the Lord has kept me, boy. And the floor be shaking.
Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah.
Gary, please come go with me this Sunday.
I'm going to get up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, you just need to come. That whole floor be shaking, man. When I tell you, man, it's a powerful. So it's a mix between like a church and Chris Brown.
Can we try our best to give something to everybody? You know, and one of the best parts about being from Birmingham, Alabama, and being raised old school, is that you realize, yes, you want something that everybody can feel, but it's those songs that got us here, man, and got us saved.
The old school songs.
The old school songs,
And
man.
thank you for not forgetting about the old school, because
Absolutely.
the new stuff is great. And I'm talking about spirit filled. I was talking to Ty Tribbett yesterday, and we love them. But, man, when you reach back and take somebody back in time, because the music is the only thing that can take you back in time.
Absolutely. I tell everybody, gospel music is the only genre of music where the message plus the melody equals a miracle.
Right.
And I tell everybody the reason the music is powerful, too, is not just because of the anointing, but sometimes your music is tied to your memory.
Exactly.
And so when you hear these songs, it takes your memory back to where you were, and it almost makes you retrospectively reflect, and it just takes you in, man. So I need everybody to fly to Birmingham, Alabama on a Sunday. Ricky's there. He get the walking. He get the praising, boy.
We get that here every morning.
Alfred, you ought to see me.
I can only imagine. Because we get that praise break in the morning and it will make you cry.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, was there a specific moment when you knew you were supposed to step into the ministry?
Absolutely, man. I never forget. I come home from college and a friend of mine was murdered. And I'm at the house just chilling and tripping. I kept hearing the Lord call me to do something. I told my dad, I said, Dad, I think God's calling me to start a church. And my dad, I love him so much for this. He literally said, if God's calling you, let's step out. I went to the Fairfield Civic Center. I had $1,200 in the bank. I paid my rent up for like 6 months. They're charging me $100, maybe $50 an hour.
Right.
And so literally I stepped into that room, put 1,200 chairs out, because I felt like God was calling me to save my generation specifically. And I think about 7, 8 people showed up. you know, but I was so excited because I never forget seeing like a 17-year-old kid just crying and walking to the altar. And from that day, I was like, no, this is what God called me to do. And I tell everybody, man, I'm in purpose. And somebody told me yesterday, they said, it looked like you just having fun. It's because when you're doing what God called you to do and you're free about it, it's a level of freedom that comes with it. So that was the moment for me that forever changed my life.
Before you ask your question, Gary, your brother, is he younger or older?
He's younger than me. That's my baby
your
brother.
little brother, man, baby brother came with that
He can
word
go.
Sunday.
He can go.
Yeah, he can go, and just positive. Y'all, and your dad heard him preach the other Sunday. He came over to Pastor Bryant Church,
absolutely,
and preaching. But he kept referring to your man. Talk about your grandparents for a minute, man. That really like blew me away. Like y'all have generations and generations of ministry.
Yeah. So my grandfather, he just passed away. He was the last person to see Dr. King alive in the city of Birmingham. Dr. Martin Luther King wouldn't move in Birmingham without my granddad. So he walked with Shuttlesworth and Abernathy and so many of them. So we come from a lineage where I tell everybody, when we went to my grandparents' house, we didn't run the streets. They would line you up and say, all right, pull it. You just had to preach. They get on the keyboard and piano on Christmas. Everybody gathered around and sing. I didn't get a chance to run the streets. You know, I was at every service. Here's a service Gary might not know about. I was at Sunrise service. You remember Sunrise, Gary?
Sunrise service. Time to start at 6.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, bro.
The challenge of the cross.
Yeah, I went to funerals and didn't even know the people. We just downstairs eating the chicken. So it just means so much to me to come from a family where my uncles are pastors, my grandfather, my great grandfather was a pastor. And I think it's just something that God calls a family or calls a body of people to bless people.
Absolutely.
So, Pastor Mike, when you're not preaching or performing, so what does a regular day look like in Pastor Mike's life?
Oh, man, a regular day? You know, first off, me and Beyonce go to KFC and we grab it. No, I'm just messing with Beyonce.
Come around my house asking me have I cooked.
Have he cooked?
Not gonna you live right behind me.
So for me, I tell everybody, and this is what means a lot to me, God's allowed me, I'm so grateful God did this for me in my late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to balance it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, man, God allows me to pastor this great church, travel the world doing music. We literally just shot a movie yesterday. I've been shooting a movie for the last 2 days and still not miss nothing. So a regular day for me is carpool line, picking up the kids. I'm going to be if it's 3 dads at the high school football practice, I'm going to be one of them at the fence, making sure the boys see me. Playing PlayStation. I love my PS5.
Really?
So I'm going to be on the game with the boys. So for me, it's, I think, and again, Rick can attest to this, being from Birmingham has a way of grounding you.
It does.
Like, we can't be Hollywood from Birmingham. Like, he said in his stand-up, and it was the best part of his stand-up to me, he was like, he was on the float. And everybody was like, "We love you, Ricky." Then he got to Birmingham and said, "Boy, if you don't get your skin like that, like I will literally go to the store in Birmingham, and be like, boy, don't nobody care about you singing Martin Luther King head." I'm like, "Oh, here we go. Let me go back home. So that's just a regular
Ain't
day.
that crazy that we done had all the sense that we still get roasted. If we go to North Birmingham, go in a certain store, we gonna get roasted. That's facts.
I understand a prince would never be a prince in his own hometown.
Absolutely,
But you're gonna always be.
I think they do it with love. That's a Birmingham thing. Cause Memphis people, they do it to Memphis people. That's a whole thing, boy. They call me Rick. Hey, what up, Rick? What they call you? They call you Mike.
Mike. Don't get new on me now. Don't get new on me. I be like, come on, man. I'm famous now, man. It's Pastor Mike Jr. Boy, I ain't calling you no pastor. I remember. Like, shh. Be quiet.
Black people will remember.
Man.
They'll forget. Go ahead, Rock.
Man, Pastor Mike. So, what do you say to the teenagers out there that they get embarrassed if they want to admit that they live by faith or they try to be too cool or whatever? What can you share with them to let them know it's okay, to have God in your life?
Yeah, it's okay, man. And I tell everybody, one of the things that, and I hate to keep talking about our church, but if you ever see it, I took an entire section at our church and told all the adults a year ago, you can't sit here, just send all your kids. And so what we have happening right now is I realize peer pressure can be negative or positive. And so what we're doing right now is we're making sure all of our young teens see that it's cool to love God. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when the athletes come back, we got some Eagles players who flew in for church on their bye week before the season started. Right. They got a chance to spend time with them and hear their testimony. And I would just encourage them, man, that it's all right to be different. And I think that's what I'm noticing with this next generation right now. They are very bold. They are very unapologetic. They just need us to affirm them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They need us to affirm them, man. It mean a lot to me when Rick come to church, because afterwards, that's all I hear from the youth department. They be like, "Hey, you saw Rick Smiley at church? Oh man!" And so
and I'll be there Sunday.
It means a lot to them. So for me, if we can continue to encourage them and people like us shout them out and post them and let them see that we see them, I think that'll encourage so many of them to step out.
Rock, when the clock counts down, they get ready to start service. You ought to see the teens. They start coming up to the front.
Man,
Rock,
come on.
Rock, I promise you, they start walking to the front. It ain't no altar call.
Yeah.
It ain't no come to the front. They come up to the front, and them praise and worship leaders come out. Rock, y'all got to come. They had a bus. A bus came from
Shreveport.
From Shreveport. They coming from all out of town, and then they shout out all the people that done came from out of town. It is just, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Really?
Ever. I enjoyed it with the whole family. When all our whole family got together, granting the kids and everybody in the children's church or whatever. Man, we had a great time. You got to come, Gary. You coming Sunday.
Now I ain't coming. I'm going to Port Arthur
For what?
to see my mama.
Oh, okay. Bring her up.
It's got personal. We have guests, y'all.
All right, I figured you about to ask. So,
Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry. But for somebody listening who feels like, they messed up too much for God to use them, what's your word for them?
I was tripping the other day, man, because my wife was doing laundry. And in doing laundry, she told me that's the biggest hustle that she got right now. She said, by the time I get through doing all the laundry, I walk away with so much money. She said, Mike, you be having money balled up in pockets and corners. I thought she just loved me. She was like, oh, no, I'm going to get me something.
That's right.
But she had me weak because she was like, I had this jacket. It was my favorite jacket, but I put on a little weight, can't wear it no more. She went and got it from downstairs and just found almost like $200 in the pocket. It was crinkled. It was rough. It was ugly. It was half torn. She took that money. She did a little thing we do in the hood called iron that thing out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I'm finna go to the store right now. And what blessed me is, as old, as raggedy, as torn as that money was, it's still valuable. And what people have to realize right now is that God called you knowing you. God knew I was a fool when he called me. He knew I had a child out of wedlock. He knew that I had an attitude. He knew that I was broken. He knew that I had insecurities, and he still called me. If you look at the Bible, we have to stop praising these characters as if they're these fake heroes. David had issues. Daniel had issues. Jonathan had issues. And if we get to a point where we realize God wants us just as we are, we'll be okay. So if I can encourage somebody right now, I don't care where you are. You can be listening to us from a prison right now. In that prison cell, if you open your Bible, God specialized in jailhouse visits. So if we can just get to a point where we get over ourselves and forget about the people who are so judgmental and just come to God, everything will be okay.
Ooh, you ought to break out with that God specializes one morning. You remember that? That God. See, before I Won't Complain got hot back in the 80s. Before that God specializes. Them the ones that used to stretch your grandma. And they used to take you. Remember your grandma get happy, you had to sit in her lap and take her glasses off.
Yeah, she get the rocking. She get the rocking.
Hey, listen. All right, so now we're gonna do the lightning round. This is just for fun right here. So what's the first song you ever learned word for word that wasn't gospel?
First song I ever learned. Oh my God, here we go. I'm ready for this. It was late night. This is back in the day when the radio station used to come on late and you could call in and give a request.
Yeah.
Infatuation by Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
I sung that song. I sung that song. I ain't gonna say the name because she may still be alive. She may hit me in the DMs. But
was that 95.7 on Win?
95.7
jams.
Infatuation.
All right, so what's the one food you can't live without?
Nachos.
Okay, I got that.
Not even expensive nachos. Gas station cold cheese, dip it in nachos.
Come on, man. All right, if you could do a dream collab outside of gospel, who would it be with?
Drake.
Okay.
That's my favorite artist.
Come on, man.
I love Drake. That's my favorite artist.
All right, what is your guilty pleasure, TV shows or movie?
Ooh, my guilty pleasure would be movies.
Okay.
Movies.
All right, so favorite cereal of all time. Hey, you get this wrong now. We're going to break your legs.
Be careful. Be careful.
Be careful. Whoa. Oh, can we get a drum roll?
Be careful.
Because you got to be careful in here. You can't mess this up.
Here we go. Favorite cereal all time. There's so many you can pick from, but being from Ansley, I'm going to have to go with the Captain Crunch, man. Captain Crunch is my favorite cereal of all time.
Not with the Crunch Berries.
Right? Captain Crunch with the Crunch Berries.
Oh, with the Crunch Berries.
With the Crunch Berries. The red and blue ones. The red and blue ones.
Yes, sir.
And you got to drink the milk at the end. You got to drink the
Gotta
milk.
drink the milk because it's flavorful.
It's
now.
flavorful.
And then tear the roof of your mouth up.
Now we didn't have Captain Crunch and Ansley, but we knew that's what it was supposed to be.
We had cornflakes.
Yeah, we knew what it's supposed to be.
In the bag. In the bag. Your grandma come back out there and they had that off name that came in a potato chip bag. Hey, let everybody know. All right, so now here's your new song. Turn It Around. Tell us about the new song.
Man, this song is special to me, man. We sat down at the piano. I just wanted to ask questions. We do a lot of talking to people. We don't ask them questions. So in this verse, it says, have you ever been down so long that you couldn't get up and you don't know what to do? Have you ever had tried to pray, but you felt like your prayers didn't hit the roof? So I just wanted to write a song that I felt people could relate to. It's called Turn It Around. It's going crazy on social media right now, and I think it's going to bless your life.
All right, there it is. Oh, here we go. Coming out of the song. All right, man, that was Turning It Around by Pastor Mike Jr. Yeah. Make sure y'all go and add that to your playlist. Now, Pastor Mike, for anybody that's going through it today, can you give us a quick 60-second word of inspiration?
All right, man, you may be going through something that's difficult or arduous right now. It's my job to give you a 60-second word of inspiration. This past week, man, I was staying at the Intercontinental right here in Atlanta, and went to the room, went downstairs, grabbed something to eat, came back upstairs, and couldn't get in my room. I'm frustrated. I go to the lobby. I keep telling them something's wrong with my key. They fix my key. I go back to my room. I still cannot get in my room. At this point, I feel like the devil's playing with me. They're treating me like I don't know what's going on in my life. I go downstairs, get a key for the third time, and she asks me, are you at the right door? We have been traveling so much, I have forgot which room I was at.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the wrong door. And somebody listening to me right now, you're frustrated because you feel like God hasn't done it for you yet. The question I want to ask you is, are you at the right door? It's one thing to fall in love, but are you at the right person that can give you back what you need? It's one thing to apply for a job, but are you where God wants you to be? And this season of your life is not just about God opening doors. It's more about, are you standing at the right doors?
Oh, that's deep right there. That's deep right there. My room hit, and I went in the room. There's an older couple in there. So
my
I just got in the other bed because I was too sleepy. I ain't trying to mess up. Y'all give it up for the one and only Pastor Mike Jr., y'all.
Thank you.
Which publication is going in?
I'll be there. You got us locked in.